is good to see you again.
Well, hello and good evening there. Hey, copyright, how you doing? So unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you see it, Illogical does not have time today, or energy, or whatever, is not in the mood for the co-op stream. Asked to take the evening off, which I granted him. He has like contractually 1 day off per year, so he's taken that. So I thought I want to play a little bit more Project Zomboid because I'm a little bit on a zombie binge lately. And we're gonna dive into the similar setup that we're using for the current YouTube campaign, the Soul Runners Research Radio, as I call it, where we have some runner zombies to spice up the zombie count. We have some problems with the weather radio, helicopter radio that's warning us of the incoming helicopter, so we need to fix that occasionally. And we have the option to research a cure for the zombie virus if we ever get around to it. Now, in the current YouTube run, we were exploring, or are exploring, the little town of Winchester a little bit, but without spoiling too much, we are basically, after clearing out the hospital, not going to be returning to Winchester anytime soon. Just put it that way. Because the radio stations are on the other end of the map, and I want to focus on that in the YouTube series. So, but I thought Winchester is a huge town, and I want to explore it some more. So why not do it on stream? And that's what we're doing. Clearing a Viper King UFO here. Well, good luck with that. Hopefully you get a good activation and can just one-shot the Viper King or make him flee. So mod setup is pretty similar to what we're playing in the YouTube series. Not going to spend too much time here going into it. Character, usual huge amount of negative traits that mostly won't affect me, hopefully. Well, I'm sure we'll be fine. To make sure I get my strong, athletic, and keen hearing in. Get my nimble from agile. I took shooter since we do have the Brita's weapons here in this run, and some other stuff. Demolition worker, who is able to use sledgehammers as an effective melee weapon. So, yeah. And then we're taking this guy, and gonna hit play. Fresh world, fresh start. I have actually, like, outside of the YouTube series and testing once that this setup works here, I've not really played in the city at all, so I don't know where the POIs are. I don't know where the good loot is. It's gonna be a completely fresh environment for me to explore, and that's kind of what I really like about this game. And as long as modded maps are being released, that's still gonna be there. I kind of wish at some point they could do some random map generation. That would really spice things up, but I highly doubt that that's in any way possible. Don't think the tech for that is in any way there. Right, this is how we died. Hopefully not. Now, I did make some changes compared to the YouTube series. I toned down the loot spawns for food and for books, because I thought we basically it's great. It's great. It's a great if your first starting day is a thick fog day. Wonderful. Also, are we on the ground floor? Is this? It feels like we're a few stories up. Also, this building. So, a lot of modded maps often reuse assets, right? Which is totally fine. But this building immediately tells me, oh, hang on, I know this building. Like, this shape is very unique. And this is kind of the military apartments from March Ridge. And if that is my starting building, that's probably the luckiest start I could have ever hoped for. Like, there's so much shit in here, and usually your starting building does not have any zombies inside. That would be, like, I could spend the whole stream just looting this one building complex. I won't, but let's see. Let's grab a little bit of food here. Juice box. I do have a hammer. I don't need... I'm sure we'll find something to hold water in. Okay, now this is ground here, so we are on ground level. This is a wild spawning point here. Let's assume... Oh, that's a crowbar. Fantastic. Favorite weapon already found. Just gonna assume that the game follows the rules and there are actually no zombies in the spawning building. So all we have to worry about is anything coming in from the outside. No windows in that direction now. What is here? This is some foggy weather. Holy crap. You know what? I don't like that high visibility vest style. We need to work on the style here first. I'm kinda hoping... Okay, there's another crowbar. 2 crowbars, 3 crowbars. That should last us probably a month, weapons-wise, because crowbars just never break. I did get the bottle of milk. Let's drink that, fill that with water. That's a penny pack. Get something backpacky. Can I take another crowbar? Sure. Let me check these. Yep, laundry room. Utilities room. What's this? sort of break room. I like some more apartments with loot, please. Full thanks. You know what? I like that over the orange. Definitely loot priorities set where they should be. Did I already pick up a saw? No, we should definitely get a saw. And we should definitely... I hope they can draw... like normally in bedrooms you can find in this big wardrobes like a backpack, hiking bag, something like that. There's at least 5 more crowbars if we need them. I was just thinking I'll keep looting here until the weather clears up a little bit. And see how the neighborhood looks. Obviously this is not a great base because so many entrances. Way too much room to have open. Which is a knife, scissors, can opener, corkscrew, screwdriver, and a pair of tweezers. Okay. Swiss Army knife, I guess. Surprising amount of leashes, but very little dogs here. Draw your own conclusions on what that means. Everybody has 2 crowbars in their bedroom. Like, what is... Oh, bingo. Big hiking bag. Big find. Let's put the spec crowbars in there. I did have a saw. Alright. And all the food. Another bottle. I think that's probably all I'm gonna get out of this building. Unless we want 15 more crowbars. Now let's check this last place here though. This is kind of the one closest to the parking lot outside, and maybe there's a key in here. That's a big no. Okay. I just can't believe it. You know, thick fog on your first day starting the game. Just the worst. Imagine a new player. Astro Boy, hello there. Imagine you're a new player to the game, you start and you're like, is this gonna be the visibility? You're just gonna get munched on by the first zombie before you even see them. Before I just smash a random car open. Hey, Free Soul, how are you doing? That thing has gas. Okay.
It is good to see you again.
Let's give it a good smashing. No keys. I'm not even sure I want to check this car. Just for completeness. No, it's locked. Oh my god. It's a Mini and it's a right-hand drive. Like, this is the driver's seat on the right side. But also no key for that one. Do have a gas can though. How are we looking carrying capacity? We have plenty of room, so you know what? Just gonna grab some gas out of this car. And hope that maybe I can find some car with a key but no gas is better than car with gas and no key. Okay, some friends here. And a parking lot. Yeah, Knox Military Apartments. Apparently the military is all trained in crowbars. Ah, there's some more friends. Okay. Not quite feeling like engaging that just yet. There's a car key on the ground. This is both. So, like, this is a single player game right now, but you can also play this game in multiplayer. So the last few times, whenever I try to stream multiplayer, there's server issues, and then like that's kind of weird, you know. That's like if you don't have your own server where you have the control over it. That's always a little bit of a risk. Oh, this thing can be armored up with windshield. Okay. All right. Engine is 100%. That's actually not terrible. The hood could be in better condition. The windshield is about to give up. Other than that, loudness 44 is actually super quiet. I can work with that. I like having an early car. Well, here's the thing. Wouldn't you be better off with electric cars in a zombie apocalypse? Well, that being said, brick and wood axe? Get in here. No, not there. Can I not? Oh, I cannot load the the back here from the side. I need to open it. Okay. Awkward, but we'll work with it. Yeah, right. That's the point. Good. Okay, I guess if you can get some solar stuff happening. But you probably not have grid energy to charge them. Yeah, fair enough. Just put some zombies on a treadmill. They're basically infinite energy, right? They never get tired. And charge your batteries that way. Isn't there something in, I think, Fear the Walking Dead, where they have like zombies strapped to some sort of mechanism where they run in circles and that way power a gas pump or something like that? Oh, is this the key for this shitter? Okay. An annotated map from Rosewood. Well, we're not going to Rosewood, that's for certain. Let's start collecting watches. Usual stuff. You know what? We do have the storage space in our truck. So shit like that can come with us. But technically, even though this game doesn't represent it, I think gas goes bad after a while, more or less. There were some friends down here. So you know what? It is July as the game starts. It's 28 degrees outside. So it's clearly way too warm for a denim shirt. Let's go. T-shirt. Clearly t-shirt weather. Oh my god. First day balloon. Let's go. This run is blessed. Excuse me, sir. You're coming from the wrong side. Anybody else around? Right. I need the clown outfit. I need the purple balloon. Clearly, wear the clown notes, wear the clown hat. Alright. If you're in the zombie apocalypse and someone comes at you like this, yeah, you know that guy is coming around for serious business. Also, hey, Nabukaki. think luck wrench was the only car tool we're missing. Now we're missing a regular wrench still. No, we have a luck wrench. Okay, get out of here. Guess depends on which version of zombies you're referring to. Some where zombies can swim, some where they can just walk underwater, and some where you are basically safe on an island. Alright, it's getting kind of late, and I have not seen... Well, there's some shops here. Food market, but we do have plenty or enough food for now. What else is here? Greens, that's also a grocery store. I want to find something where I can actually stay the night. That's why I'm driving a random path into the woods. That's actually too much zombie activity up there. I mean, we can always go back into the apartments there. It's not so busy here. Almost like, where are these zombies coming from? Is there some sort of apocalypse happening? Okay, that's a residential area. Okay, you know what? We can always return to this. I wanna explore a little bit. I wanna see. Oh, so this thing has no acceleration whatsoever. I wanna just see what we're dealing with here in terms of terrain. Now, the front of the car is kind of damaged a little bit, so I need to be careful. Oh, this is... This is a huge parking lot, a video store, okay. Oh, this accident here is not a great addition to make this whole area more drivable. Passing through, don't mind me. Seen the occasional runner in between. Yeah, there's some nice cars out there. And if you watched any of my YouTube episodes of Zomboid, I do have a thing for cars in this game. Like, real life, I don't give a crap about cars. Like literally, it's like, yeah, it's a tool to get from A to B and to transport stuff. But in the game, I'm like, oh, shiny vehicle, I must collect. I'm kind of peeking at the map here. Mini map to see. What is this? Freaking huge supermarket. Alright. There's fairly little zombie population so far. Where are the shopping carts? Nobody inside. Okay, so I think I did set the spawn rate for food down compared to the YouTube series. That being said, of course, if you find a freaking supermarket, you're probably set for a while. I'm just gonna chomp down a whole glass of peanut butter. I think we earned this after the first day. Oh, there is somebody here. Employee sleeping in the back as usual. Right, so far we've taken cereal, peanut butter, and chips from this supermarket. I know that I'm definitely always looking out for the healthy standards of living for my character here. Okay, I think we can probably hunker down here for the night. Like, it's getting late, and I don't want to ride around in darkness. I'm just gonna spend the rest of the evening here checking through this. Let me actually throw a bunch of the stuff into the car. Just to make some room. Okay, we don't need any of that right now. Keeping some minimal stuff on me. I just hope I don't need alcohol wipes or painkillers right now, so let's put them away, put the gas can away. Yeah, I'm gonna load up this truck with anything non-perishable and whatever tools we find. Okay, no tools. I was more thinking like a cooking pot. I'll take one of the pans. Oh, the last pie of the apocalypse. I'm just gonna do some looting here. While waiting basically for the next day. Unfortunately, didn't have any books in that starting house, so not much to do there. Seeds, yeah. Maybe even pack the watering can. Oh, let's be honest. The way I used to like to farm in this game is by planting when it's raining and then never watering the plants and hope they make it through either to the next rain or all the way to the harvest. Oh, good flashlight. Sure. TV remote. We take that. So I had to laugh there because, again, in the YouTube series, I spent like 3 episodes looking for a TV remote because I needed that to craft a remote controller for the door at our base. Yeah, we'll take that. Keep eating stuff. The spare water bottles, and we bring all of that into our truck. I think we probably have enough food for like 2-3 weeks. So something I don't have to worry again about for the foreseeable future here in this game. Right, that's all good. That's actually, I want to keep the chips on me. Careful check of this car. Okay, no car alarm is a good sign. But also no keys. And no gas. But 96% condition, holy crap. Right. This is average sleeping condition. This would be bad. Problem is, this is openly accessible here. Yeah, maybe we just... Oh, I can't block the stairs? Well, would that not be fair towards the zombies or what? It's not gonna hold off zombies for long, but maybe long enough so I wake up when somebody starts smashing this. Alright, quick look at the map. I didn't actually see what kind of shops those are here. There's some industrial stuff, maybe garages or something. These houses all were like tiny and crappy. Let me actually take here... Oh, I don't have a pen. There's gotta be a pen somewhere in here. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's add some notes. Spawned here. Up there. Winchester. Then, yeah. Lots of cars in the parking lot, yeah. So grocery stores, that's all housing. Kind of trying to decide which way I want to explore to find a potential base location. We're obviously not making a base in the supermarket. That seems not optimal. Well, let's first of all see if we sleep and if we wake up without somebody biting my foot. Oh, look. Another foggy day. Man, this is the most blessed playthrough I've ever had. Let's grab a quick breakfast down here. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Actually, more peaches. Cool. Nobody tell illogical that I'm eating peach. So I'm exploring unknown territory on a map I've never played in complete fog with all my supplies in the back of this car. It seems like a terrible plan. Here's the trick. It's not actually a plan. It's like no better idea situation. Okay, this is like a hotel. Hey, Commander Emily. How you doing? Yeah, that's probably why I like zombie games so much, because I never feel threatened by them, because they're like, no brains. Alright. Guess we're committed. Driving this way. Hi guys. Love to help you with your tire, but you know, not today. Kind of curious why the what's here behind the trees that looks so uniform over there. It's a survivor group. Do I really want to take on a survivor group this early? Alright, let's be smart about this. And I mean, if anyone looks like he's making smart decisions, it's that guy. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of pine trees, right? That's like... Is that a survivor? Yeah, there's a survivor zombie with a big backpack, which would be an upgrade over what we are carrying currently. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade. So I got like 4 of them, but not the one I want. You're not the one that I want. Okay, let's see if we can... Oh, he's moving. So yeah, hot tip for anyone new to the game or, starting a new game. Look for these big clumps of zombies. They usually have one guy with a big backpack. And then the next step is, just like I just did, get lucky. So you only attract 2 or 6 of the 15. And that's it. That's... you've got a fancy survivor backpack. It has 18 capacity as opposed to the 15 that this one had. It's with 2 annotated maps. And some canned tomatoes. Right. I am concerned about this. Are we getting to the exit of the town here? Because if we are, then boo, we wanted to stay in the town for this run. Yeah, that's the barrier. Oh, I know what this is. This is the end of the map. This is where the vanilla map starts again. That's why the trees look different there. Okay, so we are in the south side of the city. I think I'll just clear out the rest here, and then we drive this way. Oh, long round level up. Wonderful. Collect the mods for the inevitable electricity skill or electrical skill leveling. Let's see where this road leads. I have no idea. There's a logical hello there. Alright. Oh, he was having a snack there on the ground. I don't think that body was there for only 5 seconds, so that zombie clearly rejects the 5-second rule. Oh, this is not where I want to be. This is clearly not where I want to be. Everything in me tells me this was a bad idea to drive that way. Okay. Oh, no, 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 nope, nope. Okay, I think we come in full circle here. There's a bookshop. That's the food market we saw on the first day. The ice cream shop, the greens, yeah. Well, ooh, fancy police car. Alright, so this little adventure, this expedition at least, promised no success. So I'm still looking for something I can call a good base location, right? So this seems to be like the road outside, like leading around the city. So I'm just gonna drive along here. See what else we can find. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I want to occasionally venture into the city, see what's up, but I don't want to live in the city. You have any idea what they charge for parking inside the city? That's like insane. Rush hour in the morning. Nobody needs that. It's the worst position for a car crash. They could have, like, couldn't have crashed anywhere else. I wonder. These little side paths. Okay, so they lead somewhere else also. This car sucks off-road. Holy crap. Okay, I'm just gonna declare this not where I want to be. Some small iron dips. I feel like, logical, you're talking about a different game. Is that by any chance a game where you then hunt some vaults or something like that? Craft some mines near the iron? Oh, real life. So in real life, how would you identify an iron deposit? Would that thought. Got a very different deposit here. So farming and rural supplies, you know? Now keep in mind, this is Kentucky, USA. What could they possibly mean with rural supplies, huh? I mean, they have seeds here. Yes, we can get some cabbage, tomato. Maybe grow own watermelons. Or we could go on the back to the gun store. The rural supplies here. Let's check out some rural supplies. Nice. Kinda limited. But I'll take a shotgun with a drum magazine. That seems convenient. I get 1 box of ammo for that. This is not quite the jackpot I thought it would be. Not to say this actually sucked. Do I have anything else in here? Just fucking onion seeds. Okay, rubber duck. I think the rest here is just seeds. Machete. Garden gnome. I mean, once I have a base, I might return to this. Hang on, there was a black poncho. Gotta be prepared for bad rain weather, right? What do you mean, what's the thing with rubber ducks? You can find rubber ducks in the world, and you can collect them, or you ignore them. It's like any other item. That is weird. So there's a jack and a luck iron here, right? Which is normally related to like these randomly spawned cars with like the tire changes happening and maybe some zombies around. But, you know, these 2 items without anything around seems really weird. What's this place then? Market. I mean, it could work as a place to hunker down for the night. These paths are clearly leading somewhere, but what there is at the end of the path, nobody knows. Also has a surprisingly large amount of zombies suddenly on this road. some very harsh corners. I'm somewhat concerned that we're now going to be at the northern end of the city, following down this road. It's like, yeah, I want to play in this city, and all I find is the exits of the city. Yeah, that's the lake with the big farmhouse here that we saw on the YouTube. Okay. Alright, so quick map check. Yeah, here's the main road, which basically more or less separates the city. So we can go all the way back here to drive this way. Hey, Joke Chef, hello, how you doing? So each time a zombie hits your car, depending on your car speed, you lose some condition of the part that he hit. If your hood gets damaged enough, your engine starts taking damage. If the engine gets damaged enough, your car may stall or may never start again. So my philosophy is, at least until I have armor around on the car, avoid any contact with zombies as much as possible. If they hit the sides, then your trunk gets damaged, which reduces your trunk space. And I like big trunks. Yeah, I was on Cheese playing on Cheese's server yesterday, and my character got bitten. No, actually didn't get bitten. I bled out after zombie attacks, and I couldn't bandage myself fast enough. Which I think I've never died that way. Like, so I was not zombie infected. My character did not get up afterwards and wander around as a zombie. Just fell over dead. Yes, I'm just gonna drive all the way back and take that other road. Although we might spend the night at the farming supply store. Well, I mean, I'm not sure how many people you've driven into, like humans. And don't answer that, please. Don't want to get into legal trouble for that again. But turns out cars are not indestructible, and humans actually have a lot of weight and can cause a lot of damage with the right speed. Okay, so we have 5 in the afternoon. Now, let's go exploring. We can maybe spend the night here if we have to go back here, but it's too early. Too early to call it a night. It's a very unusual first 2 days where I'm spending most of the time just driving around here. You know what? Screw that little accident here. I'll take the long way around. Mm-hmm. So the problem is, I mean, it might just be minimal damage, but I'm gonna be running out of hit points on my car before I run out of zombies in the world. Oh, okay. These are some nicer houses here. I'm not quite sure yet where I want to go here. The answer is probably at the moment not here. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that. Ooh, I see big walls. I'm interested. Oh, big residential area. Okay. Little tree house even. Okay, I like this area. We just need to find a quiet place to approach this from. Maybe like a side road or something. Now, normally you should also avoid a fire hydrant. Not just zombies on the road, but if you just, from the corner of your eyes, you think, oh, that's like a traffic cone, you can just drive over that. Is that construction site? Sneaky side road? We're going on the sneaky side road. It's getting way too late. Okay. Some sort of fenced-in area here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I found my base. Oh, with a pool. Alright, bring it on. There was like 50 zombies. That's fine. And just send them my eviction notice, yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I picked up any vitamins anywhere. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay. Should have just slept at the farm store. Did I grab any tea or coffee? No. Okay, come on. Yeah, exactly. That fire hydrant basically jumped onto the road there. Wakey, wakey. Hmm? Is that one of you here? Oh, best timing for that to go off, but yeah, not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I need a snack. Got a tennis court? Oh, dude, this is gonna be an awesome base. I mean, technically I don't have it yet because I'm drowsy, I'm exerted. And I haven't even looked inside yet. I actually don't want to go inside yet. Oh, there's a gazebo. I thought this was maybe a place I could spend the night at. I don't have the mod to climb ladders, otherwise I could go into that little treehouse there. I mean, you know, as a place to hide in the zombie apocalypse, this is not bad. I hope the internet connection is reasonable, but other than that, lived in worse places. Okay, we're actually tired now, not just drowsy, tired. Did any of the zombies have maybe vitamins on them? No. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. There's a wall, hopefully surrounding the property. I'm gonna park my car next to the wall so that zombies cannot reach the driver's side window, and we're gonna sleep in the car. Okay. I get out, he gets out on that side. That's a sign that can't actually get out on the driver's side. It's actually the lake. It seems to be going right up to the edge of the wall. That's okay. I thought those were blood splatters. I'm like, oof. No, it's just signs of heavy use. Alright, let's not press our luck. Need some extra that, and I think we've earned some chocolate. How bad are we looking here? All this driving around. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The windshield's at 27, the hood still at 50. Yeah, engine didn't take any further damage. Headlights are still okay. Trunk lid took a beating. It's fine. It's like a targeting reticle, so you know where you're driving at. A good night smoke, and then off to bed. Are you not smoking? Why are you not smoking? It's a fresh day. Nobody ate me in the night. And we have a non-foggy day. It's like the trifecta of good stuff. So I'm immediately gonna drive up like I own this place, yeah? Alright. Full combat power, let's go. He seems to be behind there. There's even a generator in there. 2 Jennies? What? Okay, that's a little bit. It's a little bit mad. Yeah. It's like, it's a custom map, right? But this screams like the map maker's like, oh yeah, gonna make an awesome base location here. And I put the generators right in there so you don't have to go around find any. Now, as long as that base doesn't have like, oh, and there's also gonna be a secret armory in the backyard somewhere. With like more weapons than the nearby military base. mean, I like having a strong, powerful base location, but, you know, don't have to overdo it. Oh, there's actually 3 guys down there. 6, 8, 10. Okay. Just want to make sure that here in this walled-in area that there's no other zombies for now. I think it's time to check the inside of the building. Make some noise! Holy crap. I'm leaving. Screw that guy. I thought there were actually no zombies in there. And then there's like a butler right waiting out behind the door, huh? Alright, I think I want you outside. And you jumped, scared the hell out of me. Okay. I mean, this place is nice and all. I'm just not sure if it's big enough for me. Now I do have some standards. Kitchen is a little bit small. Okay. Sounds like somebody's upstairs. Yeah. Hi. Ooh, can I actually just also get you outside? Sir? So this way, sir. Hello. Run them outside. Quick scan around the area. Okay, that looks clear. You know, just a tiny house library, nothing too special. Don't want to give the player too big of an advantage by providing them with all the books. Bathroom setup. Is this the only toilet on the ground level? Imagine you're over there in the living and you're like, where did you come from? Did you smash something here or did I just not see you? Okay, let's be civilized about this and take it outside. There's another. Where did that guy come from? I already blood splattered here the entranceway. Right, where's the other guy? I don't think I've ever made such an effort to keep a house blood splatter free. Yeah. I'm slightly concerned though. Like, I didn't see them the first time I was through that room. Nothing here is broken though. There's a well. It's a gate. That's actually a weak point. Okay. Well, well, well. Alright, time to check upstairs. I think I'll check the loot in this building another time. Oh. Okay. Nice room. More books, in case we don't have all the books already. Downstairs. Alright, more books here. Alright, okay. Cool. How to use generator magazine. Some people spent like months trying to find that, looting all of Riverside, and it's like, yeah, first actual house that we looted. Kids' room. I'm sure the kid was just, you know, upstate with the grandparents when the zombie apocalypse happened. Alright, I'm slightly confused now, though. Did anyone see a bathroom on the upper floor? So you're telling me, okay, so first of all, good thing is there's not a secret weapons locker, at least I haven't found it yet, so it's not a completely overpowered building. But you're telling me you have a mansion of this size And this is your only shitter for the whole house? And there's no shower and no bathtub? Must be a streamer mansion. Oh, never mind. It's a secret armory. Or is it gonna be armory? Okay. They look like weapons lockers, but there's not actually weapons inside. I guess that's some rich people stuff I don't understand. Then. Okay. Some spare parts. Not actually an armory. Okay. Kind of sad, kind of relieved. Spare crowbar. Tools. Okay. Oh, I saw somebody out here a second ago. All right. Let's check out that barn in the back. Yeah, you need like a second car to like traverse the terrain behind the house. Also, that was a dumb move, jumping over that fence. Okay, but the wall is kind of okay. This is so. Those not familiar with Project Zomboid, any placed wall, you know, that that is map generated, is indestructible, cannot be destroyed by zombies. Makes this whole place super safe. A gate, though, they can destroy. Anything player built can be destroyed. But any pre-placed walls, congratulations, you're safe. Okay. I should actually kind of check here how the supplies looking. It's not much, not much. Empty. Super empty. Okay. Maybe nobody lived here because, you know, people were looking at the house and then like, one toilet? Nah, we'll find something else. Okay. Well, coming to the probably not so more time-consuming part of organizing the space a little bit. I'm gonna grab all the books from all the bookshelves everywhere around the house and bring them into the downstairs library just to, you know, get an idea of what we have. VHS tapes too. There's nothing interesting in that room. I think I checked this already. This is counts as a bookshelf, yeah. You're getting doubles here. Screaming outside, that does certainly sound like it's not my business. I think this is the third carpentry one we found here. Which I guess is not bad, you know? I want to have some carpentry skill, but I also kind of want to have something else. It still weirds me out that, you know, someone created this map. Like, this is not a house I've seen on any other map, so it was probably created for this map specifically. And they, you know, looked through this and then said, awesome mansion. And nobody's like, bathroom? Maybe? Ooh, wow, I have vitamins. I've used that yesterday. Not the greatest collection of books, but I did turn down the book spawns for this run. So they're now extremely rare. Not the default rare you normally have in the game, but extremely rare. Alright, so everything that is remotely booky on my inventory, get in there. Then let's actually continue that.
Raiders roll.
Mixed Nuts, hello, and thanks for the raid. How you doing? What have you been up to? How was your stream? And why is my bot not working? There, yeah. Playing no game? Oh. War Tales. War Tales is fantastic. So I played that a bunch with my buddy Illogical here, also here on our Thursday variety day, and it is really cool. There's so much to explore. Although it felt like we were constantly out of money and trying to get more. Yeah, I think we had to. I'm not sure. Does it still count as Iron Man? I think there's a retry combat button in the game, and we did actually have to use that a few times. So it's not fully Iron Manning it. Which I think is fair for, first playthrough, kind of trying to get all the specs, understand all the specs, all the game mechanics, how that actually works. Especially the boss fights. Those were a little bit rough. Yeah, see, that's what we've never done. The whole taking someone prisoner. Like it's kind of missed out on that part. Like the game doesn't really explain that all much, so we weren't quite sure how that works. Alright, so all our knowledge is in these two shelves, and a lot of this is duplicate. But we do have the radio register, that's good, and the diagnostics manual, so we're ready for that. We do have some other things. Okay, so it's kind of too late to head out. So what we're gonna do here... I should stop closing the door behind me. Oh, so you lose wanted status when you hand in prisoners? That's cool. Yeah, that certainly makes the whole stealing approach. Like I heard of people that just stealing then the skill books that you get there at that tower there. Which I thought always was super valuable. Like there's a kind of strong upgrades you guys can get. Right, for now, put that here. Seats here. Oh, I still have some books and stuff back here. It's gonna be a little bit base organization here, so bear with me, everybody. Make sure the ducky watches over everything. Yeah, you need to get that. See? So you also need to not kill them, like not one-shot them. Which, is a bit of a luxury problem, I guess, if you're one-shotting them too much, but still a problem. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Let's grab all the food items. What else belongs in the kitchen? The farming stuff. Alright. Just slightly overweight, can barely run. Yeah, taunt is fantastic. I feel like this is one of the games where like building an actual tank really works. Where they can really like survive and take minimal damage from enemies. Right. That in there. Let's make a second trap. Everything still book related that I picked up before. I guess it's just these two. Yeah. Electronic stuff. And the most important clown clothing. Okay. The weakening skill. Don't quite remember what that does. Put that all the way here. Put the watches, TV remote in there. Okay. So now it's just the weapons. We'll be done in a second here. I mean, eat something, sleep, and then explore the neighborhood. Bash some zombies, say hi to the neighbors as you should, right? Oh, lowers the damage of the enemies. Yeah, what kind of classes were you running around? Bigger question is how big is your party? Like, does it actually make sense having a super huge party, or is it better to just have like 7, 8 people, 6? I don't know. Where to draw the line at best. And hello, Alora. It is indeed no XCOM. No, it's, well, Thursday is very rarely XCOM. And somebody didn't want... He's like, no, I'm sick and tired of the co-op streams with you. Salty for constantly losing the Gatecrasher. And said, no longer playing with you. And wasn't available today. Yeah, there's an alarm going off. I hear that. I hear that. Is that the same alarm we had last night? Yeah, stop alarm. Okay. Alright, what else do I need to put away? Let's put them back here. The vibes. Probably want to have on me at least one. Take this as first aid thing, and that's okay, that's everything. Gas can. Probably in the garage. Or actually, let's put that gas can back in the truck. So we can fill it up at the next opportunity. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the sound of the game. Sometimes you're just sitting there and they're like, where's that coming from? Let's actually start getting a head start on tailoring, the most important skill of them all. I should probably check if I have the tailoring book before I do that again. With tailoring, once we have that, we can upgrade our backpack and attach the balloon to the backpack. And that's the main survivor goal here. No, we do not have tailoring. Path that allows you to negotiate the bounty price. Okay. I feel like we barely scratched the surface. The more I read there, Mixed Nuts, is like, oh, we didn't get that. Oh, we didn't have that. That was not in the part that we played yet. But again, we barely scratched the surface. I don't know. I think we played like four sessions here on stream. And completely new to the game, so kind of still stumbling around, exploring. Actually, before I read, let's take a quick look at the map here. So we're down over here. We have this whole area almost up to the road is fenced in. It's our compound. Put a gate in here, it's safe. These are all residential houses, which we can loot to our heart's content. Now this is fairly close actually to where we were in the YouTube series, where we obviously came in from down here somewhere, and somewhere here I think is the hospital. So let's focus on the part of town we don't know yet about. So there's some shops up here. Blue building could be fire station, police station, school. I'm kind of super interested to just explore this residential neighborhood, see if we find like a boarded up building, survivor house, a bunch of nice loot in there. But hey, you know what? For a 3-day survived base, this is not terrible. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Mixed Nuts, and thanks for the raid. Catch you around, my dude. Yeah, we try to not get too close to any of the zombies. But hey, if there's a fancy car nearby, you never know. So cars are my weakness. Alright, Aurora, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Is it that late already? Alright, hang on. I should probably get something in my belly before we head out of here. I mean, we're not losing weight, but we're hungry. And you know, hungry zombie fighting is not great. Did we have anything fresh in here? Let's eat that tomato. Actually not super great on food. Yeah, that's all we brought. Oh, I also should totally keep the tin cans, because they are needed for some metalworking stuff later down the road. I thought I heard something from outside. The other thing is there's no bathroom anywhere. Filling up your water. We'll find water in the houses, right? If we raid some residential houses, we should find water. We'll probably find some more food there. Probably find some zombies. Like those guys. Hey, what's up? So this is construction site, and then we have some real houses. Guess we can approach that from the fields here. Alright, let's just park here for now. And kindly ask these gentlemen here to leave. Nobody followed me. Alright. Would have actually liked to kill those guys, because otherwise we drag them with us back towards the base later on. 2 or 3 zombies here in the backyard. Let's see if we can kind of attract a small part only. Yeah, the runner. Okay, cool. Now a quick one. Kind of unusual that they have the window open. The really diligent way of one full sweep around the house. Someone is in that little closet there. Where did you come from? Probably from the same place that that guy came from. I guess we can go for this then. A baseball bat. Get that right away. Alright, so let's fill up our water bottles. And we want to loot some foodie stuff, yeah? At this point, I don't have to be so picky about my storage space. We can just loot anything that makes sense. Sure. Roasting pan. Ooh, tactical axe. Never sure what makes an axe a tactical axe, but I'm just gonna start clearing out some of these houses here. Looking for some more spare weapons, I guess. Although, no, looking for beta blockers, that's for sure. Sewing kit, needle and thread, fantastic. I'm just gonna take a spare needle because I have a tendency to lose my needles, so especially when I'm around haystacks. Solar energy manual. Here. First instinct was, it's a first aid book. Nobody cares about first aid, but no, we actually have the mod that we kinda care about it. Okay, I forgot. What I actually wanted to do in here, let's just say one of the things I wanted to do is go to the window and have a look outside. Yeah, this is not really helping. Thought I could get a little bit of a better idea of the neighborhood. How full are we? Plenty of room, I'd say. Okay, let's do one more. That bloody 3% chance of them being a runner. It's like just low enough that you kind of forget that runners exist. When you see one around the corner, you're like, yeah. Single zombie. What's he gonna do? Run at me? Yeah. I do hear zombie breathing sounds. Now, what's nice about these houses is that they all have a garage. More spare gas cans. And they all have various, like, closets. With absolutely nothing in them. Oh, wonderful. And I just missed the stairs. Okay. There's definitely someone in here. I think. What happened here? So he has a Desert Eagle, which is a 44 mag, and he has shotgun shells, 9mm, and 223 rounds on him. So, didn't have the right ammo to shoot yourself. No idea where that banging is coming from. What? There's definitely some sneaky zombies in this building. It's from the back door. Alright, let's have a little smoke. Need to find more cigarettes. Alright, so let's unload everything we don't need immediately. Just drop me all of that. And then also, what do we have here? Shotgun shells we don't need. You know what? Okay, time for something more risky. I want to find a house, either where there's a car outside. It's a potential fuel source. Or that's barricaded, as in a survivor house. Unfortunately, it's kinda hard to see. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, it said don't step on the lawn, and I drove over it. Sorry. There's a car, but that's a shit car. Alright. So, against my better judgment and instincts, I'm gonna drive down the next road. Just gonna pitch us in between two building blocks, building areas. There is a barricaded house, okay. Yeah, but how do we get there? Where do we get out? There's way more zombies here than I'm comfortable with right now. There's way too many zombies on the street. Ooh. Oh. Okay. We probably need a new car sooner rather than later. This seems oddly familiar right now. This is the hospital parking lot. Alright. Okay, we have a gas station nearby. That's good to know. Okay, and this is where we originally came in. Alright. Oh, you know what? I'm in exploration mood. Let's drive down this road. Next to it. Yeah, fancy road lights. Okay, I don't know what this is, but there's a lot of zombies here. This was nothing, never supposed to be anything but just a recon mission here. Okay. How's the field looking? The field's looking fine. Let's get out here. And like the survivor house was like 3 doors down. So maybe we can fight our way in. Maybe not. This day. Oh, that's not good. That's probably a good sign to leave. There's a gunshot meta event north of me. Oh, crap. Trap, trap. Alright, any more runners? Don't think I see any. Maybe I need to walk home today. Alright, if you guys could just leave my car. As long as there are no runners here, we can just hurt them a little bit. Then run back to the car and get the hell home. It takes some getting used to the game. And hey, permanent account 47. Is that some... okay. There's some excellent guides out. Like, I sucked at this game when I got it. Like, everybody sucked when they got this game. Like, nobody mastered it from the start. There's some really good guides out there. On YouTube, for example. So, I think the most important lesson in the default settings, you're walking faster than zombies. Like, no need to run, you can outwalk them. Now, I'm gonna run here because I need a little bit of a head start to get my car running. Oh, I didn't turn it off. Fantastic. Alright. I think we'll delay this adventure survivor house to another day. And let's head back home to base. Yeah, but I can totally understand that. Like, the first time I played it, I started in a shitty house, didn't get any items that were usable as a weapon. I went to the neighbor's house, I opened the window, a house alarm went off, and 40 zombies swamped me. And I'm like, wow, shit game. Uninstalled, never touched it again for years. And then I got back into it, like, I want to say 2 years ago or so, and yeah. Enjoying it a lot. Right. Let's kill those that I'm dragging behind me here. Maybe swing and hit instead of swing the air. I don't like when I'm fighting like this and I'm passing my car and it's like, that was my getaway? So the basic combat is often like, go into combat stance, move away from the zombies, Like, always walk backwards, right? Even if there's pauses in between. And if they get too close, leave combat stance, character automatically turns around. Walk away. And I think what really can make the difference in difficulty for the game is actually the perk selection at the start, right? You might see that, and I have a ton of negative perks, but what that gives me is starting with high strength, high fitness, so I don't get exhausted from fighting a bunch of zombies, and I do more damage a little bit, and then also starting with some weapon skill. So I started with 2 points in long blunt from killing 200 zombies almost. And now at long blunt level 4, and the more weapon skill you have, the more damage your attacks do, the more likely you are to land a critical hit where you one-shot a zombie. And then also your swing speed gets faster.
Right on.
This is just for the free sub. Gotta go back to YT Ava.
What's good? Thank you very much for the free sub. Appreciate it and enjoy the YouTube content. Hope you're having a great day. So, to answer that question, why not just get in the car, run them over? Whenever your car hits a zombie, the car takes damage. It's not much, but, it adds up over time. So, for each car, you can kind of inspect them if you're just looking here at the front. And for example, here you can see that our hood is down to 50%, our front windshield is down to 27%. If the hood gets completely destroyed, our engine starts to take damage, and with lower engine condition, the car can just stall, or worst case, it doesn't start anymore. So, a car is basically my most valuable thing besides my own life. And if I don't have a car with the place where my base is here at the moment, it takes me half a day to get anywhere. So this car needs to stay intact. I think it actually has a front bumper and rear bumper. Maybe those take a little bit of the brunt of the damage, because we've been sitting at 50% hood since the time we got it. Never touch the weapon, runs over zombies. It kind of depends also on your game settings a little bit, right? There are game settings for how much damage your car takes. There are game settings for how many zombies there are in the game. So we're playing on high apocalypse zombie count, but with twice the peak. So it's 3 times regular zombie population, basically, after 28 days. So it works for a while, but again, once your car is broken down, you're not going to be running over any zombies anymore. I think there should have been an easier way to get everything except for the corned beef. Yeah, well, that's my main problem, that I haven't found any additional cars that I can use yet. Or rather, that there are too many zombies around those cars to actually get them back to base. There's also the thing, with each, like, the game uses a system where with stuff you do, you get better at that stuff, right? As in, if you do carpentry, you get carpentry XP. And if I kill zombies with my weapons, I gain long blunt XP, I get maintenance XP, I gain nimble XP. So the more I kill with my weapons, the easier it gets. So if I just run over people with my car, I don't gain any XP in any category, it's not gonna get any easier. Like running somebody over with the car is gonna be just as difficult on day 1 as on day 50. And here on the other hand, over time, I'm gonna be at a stage where that horde earlier, where I was running away, getting to my car, once I reach like Long Blunt 8 or something, and Nimble 3 or 4, I would just kill those guys. I would just get in there, crack my knuckles, and say, okay, who wants to die first? That's really weird though. So katana is really this. It is just by stats the strongest melee weapon in the game, and it basically should almost always one-shot zombies. Like kill them in 1 hit, 2 hits at worst. So something seems unusual. Let's just put it this way. I don't have a katana here to show, but maybe we'll find that in one in that house that we want to go to next day here. Let me just sort out my inventory here. Don't really have a good way of sorting out things just yet. Yeah, that's the fridge. Okay, that's fine. That on me. The thread and the needle can go away. Oh, and I probably have something in my backpack. Oh no, I already emptied that. Okay. So let's have an evening smoke. Evening meal, and I think we're gonna grab the carpentry book, which is I somehow put back in here, I guess. And read like until 11 or so. Infighting. I think pens would be short blade. But the pen is like a super terrible weapon. So there is a one-shot mechanic with short blade weapons where you can, if you sneak up to a zombie and no zombie has detected you yet, or just the one zombie, your character can make a one-shot on them. Where it doesn't really matter what kind of weapon you're using. At that point, you're just killing any zombie automatically. Now, that's really hard. Sneaking doesn't really work on any higher zombie population because, you know, as soon as 2 zombies see you, you're not gonna get that one shot in. And a pen or pencil will break after a few attacks. Just, you know, if you have 20 pencils, sure, you can do that for a while. You can kill probably 25 zombies with that. If you find them alone and unaware of you. Thing is, I have to also admit, when it comes to any sort of sneaking, I usually don't use it, so I have very little experience with it. Simply because I like to also play with higher than normal zombie counts. And sneaking really stops working at that point. Like, you sneak past a group of 5 zombies, and then there's a group of 10 zombies you can't sneak past, and like all you have achieved is 5 zombies behind you, 10 in front of you. So I'm rather ignore the sneaking. I actually have the key to sneak. So key bindings, sneak key, none. I don't have it bound even, because I in the past accidentally hit my sneak key and almost got myself killed because you're moving slower when sneaking. So I'm like, no, I don't need sneaking. Alright, so new mission to get to that survivor house. Let me actually get out here. Kill the dudes that we activated here. Yeah, I think like picking, again, high fitness, high strength. Like, it's super expensive to pick these perks. And you need to pick a bunch of negative perks to actually pay for that. And originally, when I started playing, I was always like, nah, let's just pick a few perks only. It's gonna be fine. It made such a huge difference, starting with 9 or higher strength and 9 or higher fitness, that I would never want to go back, pretty much. It makes my characters a little bit one-sided. Like every playthrough, it's gonna be okay. Start off with 9 strength, 9 fitness, and go from there. But just quality of life thing. So I think it was the 3rd building here. This is the barricaded building. So I'm kind of thinking we clear this and hop over the fence, which is a terrible idea.
It is good to see you again.
Clamp, hello there. How are you doing? It does have a fast forward button, yes. You can modify the time here. So, for example, earlier when I was reading the book, I was fast forwarding time. I just don't do that when near zombies, right? Yeah, so the perk that makes you read stuff faster, it's kind of a like, I don't usually take it because I think you can just fast forward time in single player. It's no big deal. But on the other hand, time is also in a way a resource. Like at the start of the game, at some point within the first 30 days, water and electricity will be shut off. So you kind of want to have ideally your water collectors set up, which means you need carpentry, which means you probably want to read the carpentry books. And you want to have your generator in place and stuff like that. And so the more time you spend reading books, the less time you have to go adventuring, right? In terms of just time alive. Like your water supply that you have, your food supply might only last a certain time. That being said, I very often take slow reader instead of fast reader. As you just said, like it is a downside. There's a point in having faster reading, but I don't think it makes enough of a difference. That makes a difference. Oh shit. This is probably the worst thing that could have happened there. So at least 2 runners running in there. And we have friends coming in from behind. So there are some spots in the base game where you can guaranteed find a bunch of guns and ammo. Like there's not just one right or one wrong way to play the game, right? So there's multiple ways to approach it. Guns can certainly be strong, especially once you level up your aiming skill. The limiting factor is just ammo on the map, right? There's maybe enough ammo on the map to, I don't know, kill 10,000 zombies. Like talking default vanilla, and there's like 100,000 zombies on the map or so. Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can say like about whatever your friend is doing. I'm not sure what setting he's playing it. I'm not sure if he's playing with mods. Like, probably best to talk to him about like his game settings and how he approaches things. Maybe he can teach you a thing or two. Like this is also not vanilla, right? So I have a bunch of mods here. Like the map I'm currently playing on is the map called Winchester, which I've never played on before, so kind of... Well, on 90% of the map I haven't seen yet, so I'm kind of exploring unknown terrain. And again, if he has 1,000 or 100,000 zombie kills or whatever, then he probably has higher aiming skill. At that point, a revolver is useful. The default revolver, I think, you can only use once you reach aiming 6 or 7. Like, before that, you're not hitting a thing with that. So here's the main problem with the alarm going off here. I wanted to go to the house on the other side of the fence, but everything on the other side of the fence has probably been drawn to that specific fence. I should have taken a break at some point here. Oh no. Because my character is a smoker, he starts coughing if I'm exerted. And he just coughed now, which is the equivalent of yelling, but thankfully there are no zombies around that heard that. Alright, sit on the ground, have a little smoke. My car doesn't have an alarm though. The house alarm went off when I was trying to get into the house over there. Alright, how's this baseball bat looking? Like 30% condition? Okay. Yeah, this is gonna take a while here. But hey, it's all... Oh, what a fool. It's all XP, right? It's all weapon XP, nimble XP. And watches for the electrical XP. Oh, that disabled the concealed carry fanny packs. That is a runner zombie there. Okay, let them bash down the door. I'm not sure what kind of RNG the mod uses for the 3% chance that the zombie is a runner. But considering we barely have 200 kills and we killed like 10 runners so far, doesn't feel like 3%, even as an XCOM player. This emote is the best addition to the channel for in a long time. Oh. Hello, sir. Just inspecting a garage. Yeah, just resting up. I could probably just fast forward time for the resting. Okay. Now I want to see if I hear. I think I'm definitely hearing zombies on the other side of the wall. Yeah, that whole original plan of I'll jump over to get to the big loot building over there lost a lot of its appeal. Soup. Just pause here to catch up with chat. Yeah, XCOM does have some situations where you're like, this is bullshit. But of course it's kind of all, the game doesn't hide its stuff, right? It's all there. You can see where the percentage is coming from, and as long as something is not like 100%, it can still miss. Yeah, I definitely agree. Like Zomboid has, I mean, at the moment it lacks a little bit like an actual long-term goal for the player, but survival alone can be hard enough. Oh, that's two. Schnucker. I mean, we do have a big lake behind the house, right? So let's take fishing equipment. Right, can we see anything? Is that even the barricaded house that I'm looking at? It's really hard to tell. I thought it was free over. There was definitely a zombie walking around here. Maybe back to the original plan of fighting in from the street side. Right. We already have that book. So yeah, I think the plan with jumping over kind of died with this house alarm. Wait, did I pick up the chain? Yes. Okay. Well, on the bright side though, that house alarm pulled in a lot of zombies from the neighborhood, so the rest of the neighborhood should be clear-ish, maybe? Well, relatively clear. Hey, Xanthanos, how you doing? No, that's a clown hat. You know, this character takes everything very serious. Oh, this is getting a little bit too close. When they're super close to you and you're basically just pushing and not swinging anymore, that's too bad. Oh, here my baseball bat's not gonna be long for this world. Yeah. I mean, this is not a fantastic car, but maybe we can get some extra fuel from that. Or at least some replaceable parts. I'm kind of still missing a runner that was attracted by the house alarm, and then once we were fighting back in, they went back here. So I'm kind of still very on the edge. Like even this house was ravaged by the zombies. Front door's broken in, garage door's broken. That window is gonna be broken in a second. There he is. Okay, let me get some room here. That's terrible timing. Alright, so baseball bat. Goodbye. Actually, before I go in, complete the tour around the house, okay? Dismantle that radio for some XP. More books we haven't found yet. Okay. This is a party house, eh? Money on the ground everywhere. Playing cards. I think we can finish up this house here and then head back to base because it's getting late in the night and I'm sure my character is gonna get tired in a second. I don't want to be fighting while tired, eh? Oh. In retrospect, for the Twitch stream, I should have set this to 2-hour days. Ton of trinkets, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we're done this house. Oh, I didn't even check the car. That's the reason I came here. Do you have gas? 4. Well, yes, better than nothing. Kind of weird. Okay. Still kind of low on gas here. I mean, we know where a gas station is. We also know where 4 guys are. The moodles of, hey, stop fighting, go home. Exerted, tired, hungry. Just gonna ignore those guys there and these guys here. I was going to unload my trunk here with all the loot that we got today, but I guess we didn't get much. More watches. Let's throw in the crafting tools here. Ammo we had somewhere here on this side, right? This one, yeah, cool. Then painkillers. Yeah, the chain was supposed to go in here. Electrical stuff up here. Almost have a system of order here. Some books there. Keep the gas can, keep everything else. Okay, seems good. Let's grab a little bit of dinner here. What are we eating today? How's my weight looking? 81 going down. I think I'll have another spaghetti. What kind of tuna? Canned food is like, you always feel like you have so much there, but you're going through it so fast because it has so little like nutritional value. Still losing weight. That's fine. 80 is like where you want to be. In the game, at least. I completed the Carpentry 1 book, so we can actually do some carpentry now, or watch the carpentry show tomorrow, if I remember to do that. Do we have electrical? Yeah. That's gonna be our next book to read. But that's gonna be on the next in-game day. Alright, I don't think there's any sophisticated
Raiders
plan I can
home.
do. There's a raid coming in. Dark Raidem. Thank you very much for the raid. What's up? How was your stream? There's a lot of people coming in. Hello, 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 everybody. Let me just give you a shout out here. Beta Phoenix, Draymond, Rhaegar, Joker Chef also coming in with the raid, I guess. Come on in, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Camilos. How was your stream? What were you doing? You were also doing some Project Zomboid. I hope nobody got bitten. At least not anybody who didn't want to get bitten. What were you doing? Successful run? Killed a bunch of zombies, I hope. Joker recommended me. I appreciate that, Joker Chef. Garish, hello, welcome. So, for those just joining, we started this character today at the start of the stream here, and we are in a modded city called Winchester, which is all the way at the west side of the vanilla map. Like this, here's the main highway that goes from like the riverside outskirts, then around here to Rosewood. And for me, it's kind of, I've not played in this part of the map at all yet. Like I've poked a little bit in my YouTube series on this end, but I didn't get around to discover any of this. So I thought today for the stream, we're going to start a fresh run, spawn in the city and try to get around. And we found this, you know, tiny little shack by a small pond here that makes for an adequate base, and trying to find some supplies in the neighborhood. Managed to get infected after setting a second count of zombies. Oof, that's so rough. Like zombie infected, or maybe just a wound infection? Yeah, we're actually like driving around the town for 2 days, trying to find any suitable base location. And then I came across this residential neighborhood. And I really just wanted to get, you know, down a little side road in order to then push the right neighborhood. And then I saw, oh, hang on, this little side road leads to a freaking mansion with a pool, a big lake, a tennis court in the back. Zombie infected. Oh, but you know, so I lost a character yesterday in the one of the multiplayer servers I'm playing. And you know, it's always then the good old step to check why you've died, see what you can learn from it, and then just get back on the horse. Those are both runner zombies. And you know, rise from the ashes. Kind of curious now about this construction site here. There's a generator here, a bunch of tools. Okay. Seeds. I should probably pick up some seeds now that I have a base. I never pick radish. No, so the butspot is just randomly taking any words he finds in chat, and sometimes, you know, repeats what you said and puts but in there. So it's not directed at you, it's not triggered by you, it's just completely random. Because, you know, 12-year-old me thought that was funny. Pickaxe? I mean, I'm not an X-Man, but I'll take a pickaxe. And maybe as a quick thing also for those of you just coming in, so we are having, so I'm playing with the same settings that I'm using in a YouTube series that I currently have running, which is this topic, well, I call it Runners Research and Radio. So first of all, 3% of all the zombies are running zombies that are as fast as you as the player when you're running, right, with shift. You know, to spice it a little bit up. Can't always just outwalk the zombies. Then there is a mod in place that allows us to research a cure for the zombie virus. It takes a lot of first aid level ups. You need to build your own kind of research station, do some chemistry stuff. We've never really explored it too much because leveling up first aid is kind of not a priority at the start. And then the good old radio that announces what the weather is going to be and also when the helicopter comes can break down, and then you need to find radio stations and repair them. So it kind of gives you something to do in the late game to, you know, drive across the map. Ooh, remote controller. If you want to be up to date about when the next helicopter comes, because we also have repeating helicopters. So there's you can actually basically whisper Butspot and give him the command !ignore me, and then he will never buttify anything that you say. And you can also just ignore them. That's totally fine. I think the random chaos and especially sometimes the confused people who are not familiar with him pays off. Like to harp on that, the first time I encountered this bot in another channel, I also thought, oh, this is dumb, and I set it on ignore. Then I felt like I was missing out, unignored, and at some point then said, okay, you know, this actually makes sometimes for funny moments, and I added it to my own chat. All right, so we had here yesterday, so we were trying, there's a survivor house, either that or that one on the other side. And my original plan was, I clear this house, jump over the fence, get to the survivor house. This house then triggered a house alarm when we were here, and we had a huge horde of zombies that we were fighting yesterday. And I'm kind of trying to get back into the swing of things. But I also just noticed when driving past that this house has a huge garage, and you know what that means? You know what they say about houses with a huge garage, huh? Multiple garage doors. I don't know what else you would say. Lots of loot. Okay, yeah, never mind. Feel like they feel very strong about their garage. I did not expect a whole freaking group over there. Alright. Ooh, long blunt 5. Oh. No touchies. Touching is not allowed here. Spot is approaching on your territory, but he's not doing silly dad jokes. I mean, we're all gonna be replaced by AI at some point, right? So might as well embrace it already. Get on the good side with the bots while you still can. Where are these guys all coming from? That's what I'm wondering right now. Like, is there some kind of zombie apocalypse happening? Yeah, there are all these zombies in my Sims game. I was hoping for a little bit more loot in this garage, though. Right. Somebody is banging on the door here. Just one dude. No, I'll take a spare crowbar. This one is almost broken. Should also totally pack the batteries. Ooh, breakfast. Kind of very picky with what kind of loot I'm actually, what kind of food loot I'm taking here. I also don't think I wanna be looting the whole building upstairs and everything. Kinda want to return to my plan of get to the survivor house. Right. So where are we now? We're like, what, 6 houses down? What? 3. Can I risk jumping over the fence? Let's give it a listen, right? They had a night to disperse. Doing it. Oh, this is awful. Okay, it's like 3 or 4. I can deal with 3. Runner. Okay, we need to be killing fast, so we can't be panicked here. Lock those beaters. Not sure if I got the right house though. So these so-called survivor houses, loot houses, whatever you want to call it, usually have barricaded doors on the ground floor and like blockaded or curtained off windows in the upper floor. It's not unusual that something can be broken off after a few days, right? We have 5 days into the apocalypse. Well, it's as we already said, it's a necessary game mechanic. Otherwise, if your weapons lasted forever, kind of weird. But it's also like we have like 300 kills with that crowbar, or like 250, and the others were with the baseball bat. Like we bashed a bunch of zombies. Yeah, okay, so this is the barricaded house. Okay, cool. There's also a bunch of people still on the fences, apparently. What? What is happening here? Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just getting the frick out of here. Well, this went about as well as expected. So there were people up here, so we can't just, luring them all here, now jump here, it doesn't work. I think we gotta go the proper way around, the long way around. Damn. And yeah, that's the proper way around. Let's couple 2 or 3 zombies in the way. Alternatively, you just go back. What if we just go 1 yard over? Because I feel like those zombies that came here were probably here, heard me over the wall, and just pathfinded their way around to get to me. I'm just gonna sit on the ground briefly, make sure I have maximum endurance, stamina, whatever you want to call it. Yep. In front. Get out of the trees. There's definitely more room to work with over here. There was one guy here on the fence. Where did he go? Where did he come from? Oh, crazy now? Is he gonna bite my butt when I try to make my way back out? Ooh, rainfall. We'll get back home, set up the farm. I think for the stream it's probably more interesting if I get into the big loot house than if I start farming here. Okay, one more's coming in, but we're also exerted. Getting moist. I'm running out of cigarettes. We have found very few zombies that are smokers here. Unfortunate. Okay, these three guys didn't see me. Now the question is how many friends are back here at the wall that chased me when I jumped over there. A little bit of a shout. I think this group here might have been partially those guys. Partially. Okay. Yeah, we can unbarricade that with the crowbar here. Barricades at the front are still all intact. So there's not... I don't think a huge number of zombies got into the building. Excuse me, you are... Can't just get up if you're lying there dead. Don't want any spying eyes from the street. Okay. It's one zombie that saw me. That's fine. This is gonna last a while. Okay, what do we have in here? So far, not the big loot I was hoping for. Head shit? Like one head shit, really? Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. Machete. This is kinda ass. Two more basies and the crowbar is almost broken. What's the condition on these, by the way? Full condition. I'm getting a little bit over encumbered. Somebody's upstairs still. I sworn that that door was moving. Oh, it's this one. A trident. Ooh, skinny leather trousers. Oh, that's gonna make my butt pop here. And a hairbow? Yeah, absolutely. On the right side. That is the left side game. I'm not nervous just because a zombie is bashing down the windows down there. Alright, and here we got some firearm stuff, which I can't possibly carry at the moment. Just tells me we want to get back here. And almost broken baseball bats. So he destroyed the barricade on the window and then pissed off. So my work here is done. Okay. Alright, what do we have here? Let's take the vegetable soup. That's another full condition baseball bat. Sure, let's take that. Leave the glass behind. What are we now? 27 over 19. A little bit on the over encumbered side. Hope we can still make the jump over the fence. Yep. Okay. I didn't even have an eye to look for what exactly was in there. I saw a bunch of 9mm ammo, which is okay, because that's a weapon type we can actually use, even with low aiming. The rest, I couldn't tell you what was in there.
It is good to see you again.
What's for us? Hey, how you doing? Let's head home. It's late at night, we're overburdened. We got what we came for, ish. This drive is getting much safer now. Like, killed a lot of zombies on the path here. This group, I still don't like that group there. It's way too close to home. Let's head back home to our humble little shack. You know, just the basics, what a survivor needs, right? Did it really just stop raining as I get home? Okay, it's starting again. Alright. Put all the spare baseball bats away. Machetes. Food, and what else did we bring? Electrical stuff. Alright, with the pickaxe. So zombies are treating us fine today. We found this nice little place here, out in the woods, completely walled in. Perfect little survivor hideout, right? Not too big. I think somewhere back in here I saw a shovel, yeah. Give me that. Yeah, you know, like a weekend house or something. Just with the basic amenities that you need. Anyway, let's do a quick farming setup here. So I'm kinda a little bit concerned about our food situation. So I did, for this run, put the loot settings for food items lower than what we have in the YouTube run. And it's definitely noticeable. So, 8 rows, okay, at 5. So what do we have? We got cabbage, we got potatoes, tomatoes, zucchini. Some leek. Oh. Yeah, you know what? Why are you not showing me the sow seed option? Okay, there we go. Yeah, trailer park starts are kind of the worst. Like if you're lucky, you find like 1 or 2 barricaded trailers, and you can maybe get some good loot out of them, but usually don't find any sort of tools or weapons. Certainly no garages with like good stuff. It's one of the reasons why I hate Muldrow so much. It's like half the city is just trailers. Alright, and I think, given that usually I end the stream in 10 minutes, and 10 minutes is not enough time for a fresh day in the apocalypse, I'm gonna call it here in a second. Just gonna fill and drink and fill again. Have a last smoke, get my character to bed, and then I'm gonna end it. Let's make sure we actually survive the night. Unlike that person. Sleeping in, but we earned it. Alright, so, quick recap. We started out in these huge apartments. Your spawn building always is zombie free, so we had a huge apartment block to loot. Probably should have picked a little bit more food from there. Went out here, found our car here, then started driving around this neighborhood. This was all trash. There's a huge parking lot with nice cars. There's a VHS store for skill tapes. That's something to visit again in the future. And no idea what the other stores were. Then we headed out, because there were lots of zombies here, and spent our first night here in the Gigamart supermarket. Stocked up on food, drove out all the way here, realized this is the end of town, drove back, drove through the industrial area here, which is completely overrun with zombies, which led us back to here. And then we started heading up this way, drove all the way around on the outer road, realized, oh, this is the end of town, all the way back, all the way here, and then found this place. And that's where we are. And yeah, we're gonna keep exploring that. I'm not sure when we continue this. Hey, Windigo, how are you doing? So usually Thursday is gonna be continue to be the co-op day, and I'm assuming I'll do something with Illogical again next week. But I'll find some streaming time to continue this a little bit. Maybe at unusual streaming times, maybe unannounced. More spontaneous. But I'm in a little bit of a zomboid fever, and this helps me satisfy that fever. So, but for now, we're gonna end it here. Santalos, thanks for being here. Have a good night. Good to rest. And yeah, everybody, don't run anywhere. We're gonna see if somebody is online for a quick little raid here. How about we head over to Tango, who's doing some Darkest Dungeon 2. And see how that goes. But yeah, next stream is gonna be on Saturday. We continue our XCOM campaign and hope that goes well. Thanks everybody for being here. Have a great night. And see you next time.
Greetings and salutations. Thank you for that, buddy. Appreciate your raid with 15 viewers. I do. Thank you, sir. Very much appreciate the raid. Joker, thank you for the shout out. Absolutely. Last, what were you playing? Project Zomboid, right? Right. How